on, everybody? Welcome to episode 74 of our Watford career mode, and today some games for you. Two in the Premier League. We've got Newcastle and we've got Bournemouth, and then we have Salzburg in the group stage of the Champions League. Something we started off very poorly, and then we go ahead and got a pretty large win over Bayern afterwards. So it's kind of mixed in the Champions League at the moment, but forward we go. And then in the Premier League, as you can see, 3 points back of City and 3 points back of Chelsea after some not so great results last time out. So we're going to have to continue to win. We're going to have to win both of these games today. These need to be those types of games that we win. And, it is what it is. But I think I'm going to run with this team here. I think I might bring Fabian and Fernandez in. And then we'll bring Kane in, which I think is going to have to play a decent part after the De La Feu injury. But other than that, I think we're ready to go. Watford, Newcastle. Let's go. Here's Kane, looking to make a name for himself. We did think about selling him, but here he is. And slip back inside. It's lovely football, and what a start. It's 1-0. And we keep talking about Newcastle, but it's a tap in here for Vinicius. And what I mean by talking about Newcastle is that we throttle Newcastle and everything. Every career mode I play, I throttle Newcastle. And what a start this is. 2 minutes gone. And we've grabbed an early lead. It's a good ball in. And then it's just a little flick finish there from Vinicius. And it's 1-0. Oh, can't quite get rid of it there. Oh, it's magically he's gone in there, Yedlin. And Rui's managed to come up with a save. I'm not sure how he ghosted by everybody, but he did. We get a little bit lucky. Is Rui with a good save. We're holding on to this here, and we keep it going. Here's Sarr. Takes it in stride and gets away. That's surely a penalty. It is. And we have an opportunity here to double our lead. Newcastle struggling to deal with the pace there on the break. And now we have an opportunity here to go 2-0 up. Try and put this in the bottom right-hand corner. And we do, and that's an unbelievable save. He really got out there to save that. Oh, the penalties in this game on this difficulty. Difficult to get by the goalkeeper. And it showed right there. It's a good penalty, but just a really good save. Fernandez does well to cut back inside, and he's racing away. And forward he comes, and it's Fernandez. And Fernandez, is that another penalty? It is another penalty. We are going to have another go from the penalty spot here. It's another poor tackle. Hermoso with it. Not great. We're going to go to the same exact spot. Because why not? Hernandez to take. And he saved it down there again. Angus Gunn. Get out of here, man. 2 penalty saves right into that corner. Oh, so ridiculous. Decore finds one more, and Kane goes for goal. Oh, what a strike. He's hit that with some venom there, but it's just gone right off the outside of the post. Look at the technique on that. Just past the goalkeeper and hits the outside of the post. Very close. Oh, that's a good ball through. Can we get there? It's Longstaff. He goes for goal, and oof, that's just wide. Oh, one of their first opportunities of the game, really. Not far away. There's 12 minutes to go. We're still only up by 1, regardless of the opportunities we've had. We have to be careful. Nice win by Barco. Very nicely done. And he's got space and freshness on his side as he clips that in. Here's Grealish. Can we slip it into Hernandez? He can. And Hernandez goes for goal and forces a decent save out of Gunn. It's a bit straight, but a pretty decent break from us. Just didn't end in a goal. Couple of minutes. That gets headed up in the air. Can we win that? Reguilon gets it on his chest. Then he gets headed away. We are going to hold on to it. There's only a minute and a half to go. That gets clipped into a good spot. Played on. Grealish does well to turn. We get it out to Barco. We can. And Barco slips inside. The agility on this man is lovely. It comes to Fernandez, who has it blocked. He's blocked it back, and oh, what a save. I thought that got saved into the net. But with 30 seconds to go, that looks like it's going to be it. That's going to be headed out. Gomez is going to get to it. Slip it back in. Cleared. And that is it. The 3 points we needed here. 1-0. And we'll take it. We've had 2 really good penalties saved. But it could have been more. But they didn't really do too much in terms of attacking our side, except really late, which made us a little bit nervous. United go down. It's City and Chelsea. We need to drop more points, but you know, we'll take it as we go. And Decore is in a good spot, which is good. We are better on goal difference, as you can see, from City, because we have played our game and Chelsea and City haven't. We are better on goal difference than Chelsea, actually. City are still top, if I read that right. But either way, goal difference may come into factor, and we are currently ahead of Chelsea in that term, which is good. 12-10, and City are on 16. City have done well, 22-6. But let's jump into the next game here. I believe it is Bournemouth. Let's see, loan offer for Liang. He's going nowhere. But I believe Bournemouth is our next opponent. City and Chelsea both win their games that they had in hand after our game, which, you know, it shows we're going to have to keep on rolling here. But it is Bournemouth. Everyone is fully fit. Everyone will be ready to go. So let's jump on into it. Watford, Bournemouth. Let's go. Slip it in. He can. Jonathan David turns now. Hernandez is still on it. Back into Fabian. It's good football here between the 3 of them. And Hernandez, he's finished it. I thought for a moment he took a heavy touch, but he's done well to turn inside and finish that off. That football's really nice. And Jonathan David, I feel the need to say his entire name, has just slipped that into that space. This is such a good touch. Look at that. Brilliantly done. I thought that touch was heavy after the goalkeeper had started to come out, but he's done well to clip it over him here. Just over his diving hand. That's why you have to lift those opportunities, and he does. And it's an early 1-0 lead. Jonathan David. Here's Decore. He can slip it forward. Lovely stuff. And it's come back to Hernandez. Oh, what a save. Lovely football once again. A nice, cute little layoff into the path of Hernandez. He just can't finish that one off. Can we recycle, though? Decore. Reguilon does well to sneak into that space. We can slip it through. We can. And Hernandez, it's in off the post. It's a lovely finish from him. It's his 2nd of the game. A lovely move. Once again, when we put moves together at the moment, we're putting some brilliant moves together. This is nicely done, and that's clipped into a really good space, and first time hit. That's absurd, that finish. And off the post. I believe that's Ramsdale in goal. Can't do anything about that. And into the back of the net. Very, very good goal. And we're 2-0 up. Played into a good spot. Vinicius is making a good run, and it's clipped in beyond. And here's Vinicius in a good spot. Vinicius, it's a good save. Ramsdale did well. Can we get it to the top of the box? We can. And Decore slips by his man. And Decore forces another good save out of Ramsdale, who's having a busy, busy afternoon so far. We're getting some good opportunities with some good football. We still have our lead as that gets clipped out. This is lovely stuff once again. Cuts back inside. Gets it to the top of the box. Fabian in space. Goes for goal. It's blocked. Decore goes. And oh, what a goal! What a finish from Decore. Are you kidding me with that strike? And Bournemouth already fading away here in the first half. It's 3-0. What a goal. What a hit from Decore. Comes to the edge of the box. He smacks it here. It's blocked. All alone. Decore goes as well. That is a brilliant, brilliant strike. Look at this. Defender can't get onto it. And look at that. A brilliant goal. Beamed into that top corner. And we're well on our way to 3 points. 3-0 after 35 minutes. Nicely done. He goes for goal here. Oh, what a finish. That's a brilliant goal as well. Trying to match Decore. That's a great goal, and they've pulled one back here, Bournemouth. Nkunku, I believe, former Paris midfielder. I'm not sure where he's at now, but that is a brilliant goal from him. Just turns inside. That's a good move, and then look at that finish. Curled into the top corner. Absurd from him. That's absurd. Ridiculous goal. It's a great finish. And just before halftime, they've pulled one back. Nicely done. Really nicely done here by David Brooks. We nicked that off him, not quite. It's clipped into a really good spot, headed away. Can we get to it? Not quite. Oh, it's managed to come to him. Oh, what a save. I thought that went into the back of the net. That's a really good save from Rui. He kind of just turns, and this is a really good attempt from Dominic Solanke. That's a really good save from Rui as well. Nicely done. Can we get one more? And there we can. And here's Barco. He's through on goal. Icing on the cake, perhaps. It's a great save. A really good save there. I thought he stopped and, you know, turned his body quickly enough, but Ramsdale's done well. We slip that out wide. We can. Vinicius goes for goal. Oh, that's not far away either. Very, very close to a fourth. Nicely done. Barco on it here. And Vinicius is making a run. There's a minute to go. Can we grab a fourth? Vinicius! He can. Had to set himself to grab another. It's his second of the episode, I want to say. Because I was thinking earlier on, but I think that was just the Newcastle game. It's another goal for him, though, and he's really starting to come along here. And he adds the cherry on top of a very good win. 4-1 here. Away at Bournemouth. It's a good result. They're very good at home. And we'll definitely take it. 4-1. Another 3 points added on. Boos around here. And it's very, very well done from us as we move forward now. Did City drew? Oh, they played Chelsea, so they both drew. So now we're only 1 point back of both of these teams. So that's the perfect result for us. Very much needed. And now we have a big old game here against Salzburg. This group can get very muddy very quickly. If we win and Bayern win, we're looking at 6-4. It's then it becomes one of those things where every game kind of matters from then on out. We'll see how everything goes. In reality, if we can win and Zagreb can find a way to beat Bayern, that would be the perfect result. But we shall see. I'm going to play Moise Keane. And Badiashile can play as well. And Max Aarons has been asking to play, and he hasn't played for a little bit. So we'll go about it that way. But let's jump into it. A big game here. Salzburg, Watford, Champions League. Let's go. Nicely won here. Vinicius is going to get onto this. Ever so pacey, the winger. And he flies forward into the box. Does very, very well for himself. Slips it back. Jonathan David. Oh, it's a great save. Oh, just smashes it. Hoping the goalkeeper is not going to react. The goalkeeper does react. It's a great save, really. And he keeps it level. That's good football, though. Can we get it to Moise Keane? We can. And Moise Keane can't beat the goalkeeper either. I kind of tried to go the opposite way there. It went a little bit straighter than I would have liked. But another decent save by the Salzburg goalkeeper. And we're currently all over them as Vinicius goes for goal. It's in the back of the net. But it's hit Jonathan David on the way, and he was offside. Oh, a couple of big opportunities for us there. It's a nice clip ball forward there off the header. Diaz is on it. Pushes off Vinicius. Vinicius did well to stay with him, but it's Salzburg on the moment, on the attack, looking for a way through. They've done well to hold on to the ball recently, but not create a ton of opportunities, though we might give him one here. That clearance is not the greatest, and he's in, and he's 1-0. As soon as I say that they haven't been creating opportunities, they create one, and Salzburg have taken the lead. Not what we needed. We've been so dominant. We've had so many chances. Couldn't finish any of them off, and that clearance is not great. Comes back in, and look at that ball across. That's just a great ball across, really. Can't even say too much about that. The ball across is brilliant. It's pretty much a tap-in at the back post. But once again, not clinical enough. And we trail. But only for the moment, as Vinicius is on it, and he's finished it. And we hit back immediately. Needed that. And just like that level, Vinicius with another. Scored in all 3 games for us today. And his pace, trickery, it's incredibly helpful. And Salzburg will be ruining that they couldn't keep all hold of this league till halftime. He cuts back inside nicely. Plenty of space, and he just smashes it near post. Hits it with a ton of power. Smacks it. Look at that. Too quick for the goalkeeper at his near post. We've leveled it here with a minute to go before the half. Fabian. There's plenty of space out here for Ismail Yassar. And Ismail Yassar slips it back. Fabian! What a finish! And it's a quick turnaround here. 7 or 8 game minutes for us to grab both goals. And it's Fabian with it. Another to add to his Watford collection. Doesn't have many. Doesn't really get into these boxes very often. He's not the quickest of players, so he's better spraying the ball around. But he got into the box this time, and he has just absolutely smashed that into the roof of the net. We've turned it around here, 2-1. Nice takeaway there by Decore, high up the pitch as well. And he's going to race forward here, still holding on to it. It's a lovely back heel and dragged by Grealish nicely. Grealish, it's 3. And we are on our way to an incredibly important 3 points here after our opening loss to Zagreb. And it's Jack Grealish with the goal. The substitute hasn't been on very, very long, but he works his way into that box. It's a nice little back heel, and this is a good finish. Just drags it across his body into that far post. Goalkeeper comes out. Oh, can't get down in time. And Grealish with the goal. And it's 3-1. Barco. Clip back inside. Moise Kean. One more. Nicely done. And can we get that back through to Moise Kean? He can. And Moise Kean with a good touch. Clips it back inside. Lovely. And there it is. It's game over. And we have won this one. Fabian with another. Getting into that space again. And making sure he doesn't miss. I believe all his goals for us so far have come exactly like that. Either way, he's getting good at him. Moise Kean with a good turn. Just slips it into space. Fabian just runs onto it. Smashing it past the goalkeeper. No chance for him. Too close. Too well hit. And with a couple of minutes to go, we're 4-1 up. Nicely won by Fabian there. Can we grab another goal as that gets out to Barco nicely? Barco, poor finish. But with a minute to go, it does not matter too much. We are going to come away winners here. And we are going to be on 6 points. Whether Zagreb won their game or not, we will have to see. But we're on 6. And then Bayern and Salzburg are on 1 for the moment. So currently 6-6-1-1 in terms of how it is before we get the result of the Bayern game. And Bayern have won their game. So Bayern are up to 4. Us and Zagreb on 6. And Salzburg stuck on 1. Which is not bad for us. Especially after that first result. Not where we wanted to be. But it is what it is. West Ham have passed us up in the league. On goal difference, I guess. Which I didn't expect. But it is what it is. I said his demands are out of place. I didn't mean to say that, but he complains when he misses one game all the bloody time. But let's take a look at the league. I believe we've been passed up on goal difference. We have. They're up to 16. We're on 15. They've only conceded 5 all year, which is pretty good. But we sit in 4th, but only 1 point back of top, which is obviously what we're going to be. We're going to be in a race this year. It is going to be what it is. It's going to be difficult. But we'll see. City play away to Leicester next. West Ham have Newcastle, Chelsea away from home, and then we play Chelsea, which is big. That should be next episode, I guess. City play Fulham. City play Burnley. Chelsea play away to Wolves. Chelsea play West Ham as well, which is good. And then we play City as well. So it's the next couple of weeks are going to be pretty big in terms of where this season goes. And then we play City again in the Cup. So next episode's a tough one. We have Stoke in the Premier League, and then City in the round of 16 of the Carabao Cup, and then Chelsea in the league. And then after that, we have Salzburg again, Fulham, and then City. It's about to get relatively tough here. Wow, look at our December. West Ham, Bayern, United, Liverpool, and then Leeds, Arsenal, Fulham, Chelsea. That December. Oh my God. Ridiculously difficult, guys. But we are going to end this episode here. I hope you folks have, of course, enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.